Welcome to 5 Minute Nerd episode 28, where we break down nerd culture favorites in 5 minutes or less. Today we're diving into the beginning of one of the most epic fantasy series of all time, The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan, the first book in the Wheel of Time series. Let's jump right in. Released in 1990, The Eye of the World kicks off the Wheel of Time, a sprawling high fantasy epic that spans 14 books and millions of words. In this episode, we'll explore the story's plot, major characters, and key themes to help you understand why this novel holds such a special place in the hearts of fantasy readers. Jordan's world is vast, influenced by both Eastern and Western mythologies. The central concept is the cyclical nature of time, represented by the titular Wheel of Time, which weaves the pattern of reality. People are reborn, history repeats itself, and the fight between good and evil plays out over and over again through time. The story is set in an age where magic, known as the One Power, can be wielded only by women. Men who attempt to channel this power often go mad due to the corruption of Sidon, the male half of the power. This dynamic of magic is crucial to the story and sets the stage for much of the conflict. The Eye of the World begins in the quiet village of Emond's Field, located in the Two Rivers, a peaceful but isolated area. We meet our three young protagonists, Rand al'Thor, Mat Cauthon, and Perrin Aybara. Their lives are forever changed when Moiraine Damodred and Aes Sedai, which are female magic users, arrives in the village with her warder, Lan Mandragoran. Moiraine reveals that they are being pursued by the Dark One's minions, and one of them may be the key to either saving or destroying the world. What starts as a simple flight from danger quickly escalates into a journey of epic proportions. The group, which also includes Egwene al'Vere and Nynaeve Almera, must flee their homes and set out across the world to evade the Shadow's forces. Along the way, they encounter various allies and foes, including Thom Merrilin, a Gleeman and loyal, and Ogier, a giant but gentle species known for their love of books and history. Their destination? The Eye of the World, a mysterious location that holds one of the keys to preventing the Dark One's return. At its core, The Eye of the World is a coming-of-age story. Rand, Mat, and Perrin begin the novel as ordinary farm boys, but as the story progresses, each learns that they have a much larger role to play in the fate of the world. Rand al'Thor, the most prominent of the three, Rand is introduced as a humble shepherd. His journey throughout the series sees him coming to terms with his destiny, as he is revealed to be the Dragon Reborn, the one prophesied to either save or doom the world. Mat Cauthon, known for his mischievous nature, Mat's journey takes him from a prankster to a military leader, and his luck, which becomes a magical element in later books, proves pivotal. Perrin Aybara. Perrin is quiet and thoughtful, but his discovery of his ability to communicate with wolves adds a new, primal element to his character development. Each character grows in different ways as they grapple with their newfound powers and responsibilities. Themes of the novel, light versus dark. Central to the novel and the entire series is the battle between the light and the dark, represented by the forces of the Dark One, a powerful entity who seeks to remake the world in his own image, destiny versus free will. The characters often struggle with the tension between their individual choices and the roles that fate has assigned them. This theme is reflected in the concept of the Wheel of Time itself, where events seem to repeat endlessly, yet there's always the potential for change, growth, and transformation. While many fantasy novels follow a hero's journey, The Eye of the World is unique in that it weaves multiple characters' growth arcs into one grand narrative. The climax of the novel occurs at the Eye of the World, where Rand faces off against the Dark One's forces for the first time. Without giving too many spoilers, this battle sets the stage for his eventual realization of his identity as the Dragon Reborn, and it opens the door for the larger conflict that will dominate the series, the fight against the Dark One. The novel ends with several mysteries unresolved, leaving the characters and readers looking toward the future and the epic struggle that is still to come. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you would like for us to cover here at 5 Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.